Hey everyone, Angelo here. Stupid cough. It's not as bad as before, but I don't know, it just seems like it's from my allergies or something. And I definitely have allergies more indoors for whatever reason. When I'm at the library, my nose just starts running so much. Anyways, I'll wait till some people get here. It's Friday night. What the hell is this? What paper do I have here? Oh. Don't need that. Oh boy. Oh man. Don't know why I got this cough. It's just annoying. Hey Yosh Monster. I figure I didn't have anything to talk about for a subject for a filmed video, or pre-filmed video, so wanted to do a live stream. Last live stream did pretty well for some reason, so we'll see. But things seem to be going all right enough for me. I managed to pick up some work. I seem to be recovering from my dissociative disorder, making progress on that. Tiny little setback tonight. I got a little too carried away with looking at certain things that trigger me. And also I'm losing weight. I noticed it. I'm losing weight. For one thing, I haven't been eating much. And I've finally been exercising again, but really it's just not eating very much because I've been so broke. Oh yeah. I really notice it, not just, feeling it all over my body, but when I walk, I don't bounce around as much. I don't jiggle. My stomach doesn't jiggle as much. So I know I'm losing weight. That's good. I'd really like to lose like at least, I know I could lose 30 pounds. So I know it doesn't, you think, well, how would I lose? Trust me, I could lose 30 pounds. I've been down 30 pounds before. I don't know how much I weigh now, but last time I weighed myself, I was at like 200 pounds. I know some of that's muscle because I've been going to the gym almost every day. But still, I gotta lose fat. So I'm doing now twice a day training again, and in the evening it's a lot of walking too. I've sort of lost a little bit of my ability to do pull-ups and chair dips, so with my week off sick, so I'm starting to do those again. I'm just starting to get better, starting to realize, okay, I'm recovering, even though I was scared out of my mind the other day, and I'm still scared. Yeah, it is hard to lose weight. Yeah, love food too much. That's tough. I'm lucky I never had that particular problem. My problem is always just sort of being too sloppy with how I manage my eating. But I've never had a problem with like just liking food too much. I'm the opposite. I'm like, I don't like food. And I almost enjoy not eating in a way, even though, yeah, sometimes I do want to eat. But anyways, yeah, so I'm having good progress with my weight loss. Love Greek food. Yeah, see, that's never been my problem. I never loved Greek food. Some of it's fine, but I'm fine with any halfway decent slop. I eat oatmeal in the morning before I go to the gym. Afterwards, I don't have much, and then I'll go to the food bank, and I'll only get a few little things and try and be healthy. Today I had a spinach wrap from there and yogurt, and I did get a protein bar and 2 little Lara bars that were lemon Lara bars, so that was cool. Oh, click like, everyone, that helps the video out. So as I recover, I'm trying to make bigger videos, and actually I do have some videos planned. I'm waiting for something to come in the mail. Someone's sending something, some props they want me to use in a video. You'll see, it'll be funny. So I'm waiting for those to come. Hey, happy life. Yeah, and I'd say I'm doing relatively well. I'm doing better. I'm realizing I'm recovering from my disorder, even though it's still kind of shaky, but I'm much better overall. Thanks, happy life. I look like I lost weight. I am losing weight. I don't know how much I lost. I don't know where to find a scale. The only scale I found, because they don't have them at the gym, which kind of makes sense. Well, but the only gym I've ever found is at a dollar store around here where you put a quarter in and it weighs you. And I weighed myself there maybe a few weeks ago, and I was 200 pounds or so. So that's around the heaviest I've ever been, and I think I gained even a little more than that, especially while I was sick at my friend's apartment. And so since then I've been so broke I've barely been eating. So but also just trying not to overeat. I always feel like shit when I overeat. So between that and training twice a day, yeah, I think I'm losing weight, and I want to see how much. So we'll say I weighed at my most 200 pounds. Let's see how much how far I can get down to. Hey, Grim Replos, you're back. I don't remember you, but cool. Click like, everyone. Helps the video out. I'm trying to get more into doing videos that I would like to be doing rather than just videos about my dissociative disorder symptoms. Damn, I still have this cough. It's really annoying. My allergies, it's so messed up. They act up indoors. So when I'm in my car, when I'm at the library, when I'm inside other places, wherever, that's where my allergies act up. It's really annoying. But click like, everyone. Helps me out. Helps the channel out. But yeah, I'm successfully losing some weight and recovering from my disorder. I'm still not recovered all the way yet, but I was able to look at one of my screenplays today and just look at it and read some of it, and it's like, oh, I'm getting sort of back. I'm not sort of all, better, but I'm getting there. And until then, I just got to take things slowly, let the little accumulations of improvements come, and just try and be calm. I was so panicked the other day, so scared. And I started getting better, and every night I sleep a full night, I'm better. Last night, it's crazy. I slept 10 hours. I went to sleep around 10, woke up, I woke up around 5. I set my alarm. I was like, fuck it, it's too early. I slept till like 8. And then I still took 2 naps today, but they were only 10 minutes each, but they were good naps. I'm like, damn, man, how the fuck much do I need to sleep a day? Your original name is Alfie Stoppers. Oh. Do I remember you? Yeah, I sort of remember that that name. Those Cliff Bars seem to work. I don't eat Cliff Bars. Alfie Stoppers, yeah, I sort of remember that name. And also, just avoid drinking anything other than water or tea. I've even avoided drinking coffee when I realized, oh, caffeine might not be good for my disorder, my mental disorder, so I just cut it out. Coffee has good health benefits, but I'm like, if it's gonna have anything that's, not helping me right now, I just won't drink it. Which isn't hard for me. It's not like I drink coffee regularly. Anyway, so yeah, improving a little bit. I'm still not myself yet. I'm still looking forward to when I can just resume my life and be myself. I had a little bit of setback tonight, but the setbacks aren't getting as bad now. I got a little triggered by seeing some material that kind of, gets to me. And, I'm also, just want to spread the message. Hey, Ace, spread the message. Don't let other people fall into the disorder that I have. Please, don't let Christians teach children. That is just horrible. You Christians, you're scum. You're liars. To be a Christian is to be a liar. Don't teach that stuff to kids. It's horrifying, and it's a lie. It's all based on lies. You look at how the Bible was written, which I've been studying lately or just watching videos about. It's almost like hilarious how openly false and like how openly, pieced together the Bible is out of just lies, out of just made up stories, myths that these fanatical loser old men wanted to piece together to base their life on. They're pathetic. It's so narcissistic. It's disgusting. Anyways, click like, everyone. My day's been all right. I'm just taking it easy with my recovery from my mental disorder. I'm still trying to apply to jobs. I didn't see much I could apply to today or that I'd be interested in and qualified for. I did apply for maybe 2 things, I think 3 things. I'm still waiting on a lot of other jobs I've applied to, though. And I'm waiting to follow up with this one film thing. I don't know what it is, but this guy has been saying he wants to talk to me about some project or something. I don't know if it's a project. He wants to talk to me, and he was hiring a production assistant for a film, and he said they filled that role, but he wants to talk to me about something or meet. I'm like, I can't imagine what he wants to talk to me about, because for production assistant, you don't need to talk on the phone, but you just hire them and you know, get them there, because you can always find production assistants. So we're gonna try and talk next week, I guess. Yeah, that's how you became an atheist. Matt, see, you did more research. See, for me, it's so weird. The knowledge, the research, it had nothing to do with me being an atheist. For me, it was all based on personal experience, seeing how full of hypocrisy and how Christianity did not match up to reality at all. It had nothing to do with science or anything like that. So it's always so funny when I see these knuckle-dragging Christians say, how can you believe in evolution? It takes faith to believe in that. How come we aren't still turning into monkeys, or monkeys still aren't turning into people if evolution is real? For one thing, it's obvious they never learned anything about evolution if they think that it means people will actually turn into, or apes will actually turn into a human being. Although, second of all, if they doubt that life can evolve into other life, then they're doubting that a single cell organism can become a human being, a full-grown human being. And that's what happens to every single person that's born. But yeah, it's funny when they say that, like, oh, the evidence says that Christianity is real and Adam and Eve were really here. Well, that had nothing to do with me. So I can say, forget evolution. I didn't even believe in evolution for a while after I became an atheist. I didn't think about it. I didn't care. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't had nothing. No, for me, these were much more visceral issues for me. Say evolution's fake. Okay, how do you prove what you believe? Well, you see, you have to look to the Bible. Okay, how was the Bible formed? Why should we look at that? So you're saying we should believe in Noah's flood, even though it's been totally discredited? Anyways. Yeah, I'm a little congested, I guess. I don't know, it's like allergies, I think. Yeah, you learn how corrupt the original popes were? That's right. Yep. Thanks, Lynx. Yes, everyone liked the video. Yeah, supposedly, I don't know if Napoleon really said this or not, but said that religion is what stops the poor from killing the rich. That's true. It's what keeps people thinking, oh, I'll get mine someday. By the way, I saw this fucking scumbag preacher when I was in the emergency room, and I was so disgusted. It was actually when I went down to the cafeteria. And I was so disgusted listening to this bastard. I took a picture of the TV when his name came up so I could remember who he was. This guy is so... Oh, yeah. This guy is such a scumbag, preying on desperate, scared people, promising them all kinds of fucking voodoo and shit. And I don't get it. If you're Christian, why do you promise people good physical changes in your body or good things for your life? Isn't this whole life in the devil's realm? Aren't pleasures of the flesh wrong? Don't they make you an idolater? Don't they make you worship, whatever that word means, your own pleasures and seek your own pleasures and comforts instead of God? So what do they care? By the way, the whole world, everything, this whole life is going to be forfeit, erased, wiped away for another better world where even 1 billion years isn't the end of it. His name is Joseph Prince. My goodness, this guy was so maliciously boring. Why would you want to listen to this scumbag? He fucking goes on to, he's a mega church preacher. He's got a huge congregation of sad, desperate people who want help in their lives. And he says the biggest bullshit, and he sells stuff like these different little whatever trinkets and talisman that will heal you, that will give you blessings, that will give you money, family, reverse your aging. I was literally watching a video today, and I sent it to someone that I know too, where he says God can reverse time. This bullshit artist. So first of all, why are you talking about, why does it matter to you if you have this belief in a God, that whether your life is improving or not? What could it matter? Wouldn't it be the greatest thing of all to give up everything, to suffer everything, to show your love for God? And yet this asshole, this bastard, is talking about how he was thinking about having another kid with his wife, but he's like, I'm getting older, so I didn't know if I could, but God made me younger and rejuvenated me, so I could get down on all fours and play with my new son. Amen. That's what he always does. He's like, amen, amen, amen. He just keeps yelling amen at everything. He's like, see, God will reverse time for you. You son of a bitch, lying motherfucker, prove that. Prove you actually got this. You're saying a guy, he looks like he's in his 40s, maybe 50s. Prove that you're becoming younger and more youthful, because the Bible, he said he was thinking about having a kid, but he's like, oh, I'm too old, but I read the Bible and the Bible said something. Sure. But why are people, by the way, why did God make people so weak that they can't just know his lessons? Why does the world look exactly how it would look as if there was no God? Exactly. It's almost like every part of their dogma contradicts each other. That's right. The higher the status of the religious person, the more corrupt and lying they are, in my opinion. That's right. There was this priest at my school as a kid. He was fucking telling kids, oh, you're not doing enough for Lent. You're not sacrificing enough. He even yelled at a guy in church to sit down, and the guy had an assistant next to him saying he can't. He's got bad knees. And this priest yelled at him, sit down, sir. My mom told me he died a couple years ago. My mom was telling me about him afterward, the other day. She was like, oh yeah, I liked him. He always had girlfriends, and he had like a nice car, a Cadillac, and nice watches and rings. I'm like, what, that motherfucker? He was saying, oh, you're not doing enough for God. Meanwhile, he's having the time of his life, doing what he wants, having girlfriends. He was superficial. He wore toupees. This son of a bitch was making a bunch of money, and hey, it's like, good for him. He was human, but why the fuck are you teaching this stuff, pushing this crap that was terrorizing me? Because I was very compulsive, like scrupulous about it. I was like, oh my goodness, nothing I do is enough for God. Everything's horrible. Everything's forfeit. My life is forfeit. I was in extreme pain because of my dissociative disorder. I'm like, I must, I'm being torn away from my body for God, and he's just enjoying his life, getting his, I won't be too graphic. I was gonna say, getting his D sucked by his girlfriend. And it's like, what the fuck? So this guy, for him, it was just like a fun job. That's it. Which, hey, fine. But that stuff happens all the time, though. That's the thing. It happens all the fucking time. And they act like, oh, he's pious. He's so you gotta respect a man like that. Bullshit. World would be better without religion. That's right. That's right. Ace Howard's saying exactly what happened. The Bible has been translated many times. That's right. We don't have any original manuscripts. Parts added, that's right, added up to 1,000 years after the original Bible was formed by a bunch of fanatical fucks. Omitted, that's right. Other parts were just omitted because they decide, well, we don't want to believe this. This is heresy, whatever. Oh, and this is just a mystery. We can't understand it. And religious leaders basically just made a way to have people willingly be slaves. That's right. It's great to see you smiling, brother. Religion is crap. That's right. And, thank goodness the older I get, I used to always have these nagging doubts and fears. Like, oh, maybe it's true. Maybe, how do I know? How do I know if I went back in time I wouldn't see Jesus or something? As I've gotten older, I realize how nonsense that fear is. And as I've learned more and experienced more, and got to see examples of what in my mind, like I would have been seeing. So I saw, The Last Temptation of Christ. I guess that was it. That was the only movie I saw. But realizing, oh, this is nonsense. And if this happened in any way that people say it would, it's such garbage. Why would it have happened in 2,000 years ago? Well, I pronounced that weird. 2,000 years ago, in a place where nobody recorded these events. Nobody claims to be witnesses of them. We only have stories, which were stories passed down by mouth, like just people telling each other for decades, until finally some people started writing them down. We know there are forgeries in the Bible. We know certain letters that were supposed to have been written by Paul were forged, and we know that many people back then forged writings. So it's so narcissistic. Christians are really scum, because they believe this stuff and they act like, well, you got to respect it. Like, just the fact that they believe it, it's so hard-headed. Like, so you're just willing to believe stuff. Oh, God favored you, the world. You have this special truth denied to others. And the fact that the fact is, it's totally based on lies. How did Judas die? Did he die? There's a gospel account and Acts of Apostles account. In one, he's in despair and he hangs himself. In the other, he takes his 30 pieces of silver and runs, and then his intestines burst out in a field. So which is it? They couldn't even get that straight. Anyways. Why would God make children be born with birth defects? Oh, well, too bad for that. Oh, well, thank goodness for me it didn't happen to me. Life is so great because of God. Again, why the emphasis on physical benefits if the real benefit of God is not material? It's going to be in another life. So in other words, these people, they're not looking to God to confirm their beliefs. They're looking to themselves. They are their own God. And in other words, they have faith in themselves. And as we know from the writings of Anton LaVey, that's a satanic belief. But ultimately, all religions are satanic, because they're teaching that basically you have this incredible power, even though you're weak and sick and groveling. Oh, but look at these great benefits in your life. And Satanism is all about making yourself your own God. It's just that Satanists say we're the only religion that's honest about it. The New York part of me loves a good con, though. Live submissively, don't question anything, and the only proof of reward as a prize for your lifelong commitment, faith. That's right. Oh, but thank goodness for me. Too bad for those other people that have to suffer through terror and disease and pain and seeing their loved ones die and lose parts of their body, lose their minds. Oh, well, thank goodness for me. Don't question it, but don't offend my faith. Please don't offend my faith. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if I have a cough drop left. I meant to get more at the dollar store. Damn it, I don't know if I have any left. Put them in my pocket. Put them in my jacket. Oh, the fart stinks. But yeah, I'm recovering from my disorder. I'm getting there. It's tough, it's scary, but I'm getting there. It just takes patience. I can't wait to be better and be myself. Nope. And I don't know, none of it makes sense. If God is so powerful, and if religious people know that they'll suffer forever, not even 1 trillion years, but forever, for whatever they claim is something that's sinful, why does the Catholic Church, who should supposedly intimately know this stuff, have such trouble turning over pedophile priests to police? Why do they have such trouble with that? Why are they protecting themselves? Why wouldn't it be the easiest thing to say, oh, this is wrong, we got to do this? It's fucking embedded in their culture. The secrecy, the hypocrisy. It's not just the, child abusers. It's totally embedded all through their ranks, all through their clergy. Guys who are, whatever, with men, with women. They're out, dating men, dating women, but then they teach, oh, you better not do that. That's actually wrong. God's supposed to be your life. Jesus is supposed to be your life. Not football, not dating, nothing. Okay, well, fine. Destroy your life then. Oh, you don't want to do that. Your God's not worth it. Not worth the trouble. That's interesting. A God that's all powerful, that supposedly it's like all of existence is through his power, and yet, you want me to give up a couple more hours of my day? Oh, no, that's too much. Sorry. Too much. Yeah, sorry, it's too difficult. Yeah, not possible. Sorry, God's only worth 1 hour, 2 hours a week. That's it. Please, no, not too much. Well, fuck you. Yep, Catholic Church is a haven for pedophiles. Christopher Hitchens was good on religion. He had, other stuff I disagree with. Yeah, Richard Dawkins has good info on science, evolution, how we're fooled with illusions and stuff. His other stuff I don't think is good. Social issues. What the fuck? I thought I had more cough drops. Shit. Oh well. Oh, it's nice to feel like I'm losing a little weight. Can't wait to lose more. Where the fuck? There we go. My old Trader Joe's lavender moisturizer. Still smells good. I got that in Virginia. It's traveled across the country with me. Now, it's weird. I don't get what makes one live stream get a bunch of viewers and not another. Maybe because it's Friday night. The other night I had a bunch of viewers in here. Oh well. Oh, sorry. Hey, I'm still glad to have 6 viewers in here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to recovering from my dissociative disorder. I hope I never relapse again. I'm not fully recovered yet. I know it, because when I feel like myself, I know how I do. But I feel like I'm getting there, and I just hope I never relapse again. I still want to go to counseling after this. I really want to lose more weight. I want to lose like 30 pounds. So I don't have my weight from what it was when I was at my heaviest, whatever it was. But I know it was around 200 pounds. And so when I get down to my lowest, then I guess I'll weigh myself at that dollar store again, and show, I have enough pictures of myself and stuff, video, show a before and after. You probably at least see it in my face and stomach, and I definitely can feel it in my body when I'm losing weight. So that's good. It's you got to think of it as changing your character when you're losing weight. You can't think of it as just dieting, because it's too hard. And so I've always struggled with that too. Fortunately, I never had a huge issue with food or anything. It's just always kind of a, thing that I'm not regimented about. I'm too sloppy about, which is, making sure I'm eating certain times, specific foods, specific amounts. But I'm getting better about it, and exercise certainly helps too, and just having stuff to occupy my mind, keep me busy. And that was really hard, especially when I was in the worst parts of my dissociative disorder. Oh, excuse me. Click like, everyone. Helps the video out. I need it. Trying to do more with the videos. I really want to recover, get better. It's weird. I still know I felt so close to being recovered, but I'm still not, because I know when I feel like myself, when I can just film with ease, like film my mom with ease, and know what I want to do. Right now, if I did that, I still wouldn't be myself yet. And the fact that it's not hitting me, the loss of my dad, that's not me. That's not myself when I'm like that, when I'm in this numb state. Oh yeah. But the intrusive thoughts are getting weaker and weaker. Getting more and more able to function. So I'm getting there. It's just the progression is so gradual, I don't notice it until, you know, I've had a bunch of progression, so I still get scared that I won't recover, but I'm getting better. I'm way better than I was 2 months ago now, even a week ago, even 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they used to sell absolution. How ridiculous is that? And the church still, Catholic Church still does stuff like that. They just don't sell it. So how does that make sense? How does it make any sense whatsoever? It makes zero sense. Just the idea of baptism makes zero sense. So you can kill someone, you can do all kinds of horrible things. Although, according to Catholics, masturbating is as bad as killing someone. So let's just stick to that, since that's something everybody does. You can masturbate 1,000,000 times. And by the way, when you masturbate, is it just one sin? Or is every stroke a sin? Because think about it, you're going every second and you're not stopping. Or is it every single little microsecond decision to keep going a sin? Those motherfuckers don't even account for that. But they say you can do all that, and if you're not baptized, it doesn't matter. Because once you're baptized, then all that's washed away. Huh? What the fuck? And if you're never baptized, then you may not even be able to get into heaven. Okay, so apparently this is not really a system of each person has to whatever, give their life to God, because it depends on whether they get baptized or not. Which baptism, if you don't know, it's just a little ceremony, just bless them with some water. That's it, huh? Is this not clearly ancient superstition? Why do we have tens of thousands of religions? If we just had one religion, that would be kind of incredible. But we have tens of thousands, just versions of Christianity. And there's more every day. Huh. Looks exactly how it would look if there was no God. Think the counseling would work wonders on me? Yeah. Maybe. Yep. Catholics still prefer that, basically. They're the most fanatical pro-lifers. Yeah, Link says they used to let women who had complications while giving birth die so they could save the baby because it wasn't baptized yet. Yep, that's what religion does with your mind. It fucks you up. Oh, but how nice, isn't it? You just look around. I've heard so many Christians say, like, you just look around, you just feel it with your common sense. You look and you see, how did all this get here? Well, what does that mean, common sense? You're saying that our brains are truth machines and they are just able to automatically detect what's true and what isn't? So you're putting your faith in yourself, that you're a perfect truth machine. So you don't believe in God, you believe in yourself. You're your own God. You're this truth detector. So you see, they're already not even really Christian. They're hypocrites. But of course, what is really Christian? There's nobody who's really Christian because there is no Jesus. Yeah, even when, did I get the Cash App? Oh, I did, thanks. Oh, I didn't notice that. Thanks, Ace. I didn't see the notification on my phone. I was like, what are you talking about? Get a cough drops on me? Yeah, Ace sent me $5. Thanks so much. Yeah, when you found out there were more than 5 major religions, that started all types of doubt for you. For me, even when I was a 10-year-old, I used to really wonder. I was like, well, because to me, the point of religion was to make you suffer. That's what I believed. So it's funny, if there's a God who designed everyone to learn about him, how come I couldn't learn it even though I was in schools that were teaching it constantly? But even at 10 years old, I remember used to watch documentaries on Hinduism and Buddhism and think, well, they seem to be suffering even more. Look at how they, there's something scary about their religions, like impersonal about it. How do you know they're not really true? And I even questioned this nun who was my teacher. And I said, well, how do we know reincarnation isn't real? They say, it's like the same mind, but it goes into a different container. And all she did was just shake her head like, no, I should have known right then. She's full of shit. Not that reincarnation's real, but the fact that she just was like, oh, no, that's dangerous to start thinking other religions might be true. I should have known she was full of shit right then. Anyways. Yeah, I'm talking about religion is a load of shit, and I really hate how hypocritical Christians are. I mean, it's such a hard-headed thing to believe in. Something so obviously based on lies. We can study how much of the Bible was put together. We know it was just by committee. It was by people. And we know it's based on myths and lies. We know there are forgeries in it. We know that they're like just invented tales. That's it. They're invented tales from an ancient, superstitious society. There was no wandering in the desert for 40 years. The distance they would have wandered for 40 years, they could have taken like what, a few days to travel by foot. There's no evidence of that, no evidence of the Jewish slavery, the Egyptians. The Egyptians kept good records of things. They have lots of records of their own history and religions and wars, yet millions of Jews were enslaved and there's not a single record of it? Fuck you. You lying pieces of shit, Christians. If you're born in a country where the main religion isn't Christianity, you're doomed? Yeah, right, exactly. Anyways, and religion is so much the source of my trauma, and Christians don't even like knowing that. I've had Christians tell me, they reach out, they're uncomfortable with me saying that yes, Christianity is a major form of trauma for me, and it was a major factor in my dissociative disorder. It was actually probably a primary one. I realize now, looking back on moments when I was 15 and I thought I was having religious experiences, I was being dissociated. I was having dissociative feelings. I didn't realize it at the time, so I thought, oh, the God, the universe is showing me something, favoring me. How narcissistic was that? And yet, why wasn't he doing it to my classmates? My classmates still had doubts after I thought, oh, I've got the perfect truth. So I had a horrible, horrible mix of these lies combined with my own predisposition to be dissociated, combined with my own, repression and angst and depression. So it's so blatantly obvious to me that the idea of heaven and hell are so made up. There's nothing to worry about there. It's so blatantly made up. The idea that really, what's it come down to? What did they really say? What are Christians really trying to say with heaven and hell? That you'll feel really good for a really, really long time, or you're going to feel really bad for a really, really long time. That's the best they could come up with. Is you're going to be hurting a lot, or you're going to feel really, really good. That's it. That's the point of their religion. Once you die, that's all you do. Yeah, Noah's Ark is bullshit. Thanks, Jean, or Jean. Sounds like just extra work I don't need. Yeah, it's not just extra work, it's intolerable work. Yeah, Noah's Ark, absolute load of shit. No way a person put two of every animal on their ship with ship-making materials 4,000 years ago, and the whole earth was flooded. The whole earth was not flooded, and that he and his family were able to repopulate the earth after that. No way. It's not possible. And it didn't happen. And geology and all kinds of other sciences totally discredit this story. Anyways, I'm on a rant tonight. Think about it. It's a religion made up because people were scared of death. They didn't understand what death was. They couldn't process it. Didn't know what it meant for a person to not be there anymore. Didn't know what disease was. And all these fucking stupid prophecies, they say, look, the Bible predicted black holes. It predicted this scientific discovery or this one. It predicted that there would be this kind of, evidence in our genetics or something. Okay, so black holes were only recently discovered. Genetics was only a recent discovery. Many other scientific discoveries that they say the Bible confirms are only recent. So why did God wait thousands of years to give any evidence that the Bible has these scientific truths in them? Why did he wait so long? Why did he make it look as if, or why did he make it so that people had to do all that work on their own? to discover those things. If this information is actually in the Bible, why wouldn't it actually be in the Bible? And then on top of that, what were Christians supposed to believe about these supposed, scientific truths 1,500 years ago, 1,800 years ago, 1,900 years ago, when the Bible was first being assembled? What were they supposed to believe? Because they didn't have any confirmation of genetics, or that black holes existed, or so many other things that Christians say, look, it predicted the future. So what were they supposed to believe? Nothing? So to them, they had no proof, but they just mindlessly believed until people suffered and died many generations, and so much waste and loss and death before people were able to discover things like how diseases work. So it's a joke. It's pathetic. It's so laughably fake, and that's why Christians are so hard-headed. It's such a regressive thing that holds people back, that holds others back, where they can make an excuse to themselves of why the world is so terrible and say, oh well, that's just how it is. God, let it be this way. No need to try and change it too much here. Let's brainwash children. It's so pathetic how narcissistic it is. It's sickening. Bible predicted nothing. That's right. You're here for me, G. Thank you, X420. I don't know how long I'll do this live stream. I'm just not interested in talking forever tonight, but I'm having a good time. And click like, everyone, helps the video out again. Tomorrow I'm going to work on my legs at the gym. I'm going to try and get up earlier. I've slept so much, and sleep helps a lot with my mental disorder. So I slept 10 hours last night, and I took 2 naps today. They were only about 10 minutes each, but I needed to. I was just lying back in my car. It was so fucking nice. But I'm like, damn, why the fuck do I sleep so much? And that's kind of how I've always been. That's not even the disorder. Sometimes, yeah, it does make me a little sad that my dad died. I'm still in this disorder, though. I can't quite feel it, I'm not feeling like myself yet. When I do, I'm sure it'll hit hard. I hope it does. I want to feel like myself. I don't feel human to not feel loss. Because I always used to think, oh, I'll get to show my dad the movies I make and get to have him be a part of more productions. And I always thought maybe I'll, if I have, oh shit. If I have, a YouTube channel that's got a lot more viewers, I'll be able to do videos with him full time and let that be his job, so it's sad. My mom, she's very brave. You wouldn't be able to tell by her voice how she talks, but she's hurting a lot. She's, it's very hard for her to be without my dad, and she's gonna have to live the rest of her life without him. It's very tough. Yeah, it's going to be hard for you when your dad goes too. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's just so weird for me being out here now in LA, being away from all that, everything that happened. It's just, I don't know. And not only that, I'm away from everything because of my mental disorder. I'm starting to come back. I'm starting to, feel little things again, feel a little more human, more normal. I'm really looking forward to just being better and recovering from this thing. And again, Ace, thanks so much for the $5. I really appreciate it. Click like, everyone, helps the video out. We're out here saving children from the clutches of religion. Oh yeah. I had to clean a ton of bird shit off my car today. I don't know where I'm parking because I don't really notice. I think I know where I'm parking. I park under some power lines. And man, there was like 20 bird shits on my car today that I cleaned off. But that's one thing I'm trying to do for myself, is keep my car looking clean because it's like, I should be doing things to feel normal, to feel good, and I just can't wait to be myself again and feel like I can totally reintegrate into my filmmaking life. Oh boy. All right, thanks, Ace. Ace has got to go, so enjoy. It's only 7:35. Good, it's early. So I do want to get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. We'll see. Get to the gym and work out hard. Glad this car, man. It rides like a dream. Toyota Camry. And just can't wait to recover from this disorder. I was scared shitless yesterday and the day before. And now it seems like, yeah, I'm getting closer to myself. It's just gradual. Can't force it, can't make it. It's just something I can only help my body do, help my mind do. I'm not parked under a tree at night. That's why I'm saying I'm wondering, where does this bird shit come from? Is there anything over me here? No. It's I'm pretty sure like some part of the day I park under power lines. And I know because I even see bird shit while I'm parked there. So I'm like, oh man. And it's just total luck. Which part of the power line are they on or not? So, anyways, how's everybody doing? Oh, this car, dumbass, driving way too fast. Hyundai Elantra. Dumbass driving a Hyundai. And they had to slow down now. Someone's pulling out of a parking spot. You're doing good. Just got home from work. That's cool. Can you say what kind of work you do? X420? I've been applying to so many jobs lately. This one cleaning job would be good. $15.50 an hour, 6 hours a day. And my shift would end at 10 in the morning. So I'd have the day to myself after that. I wouldn't mind doing that at all. Make some good money. I just can't wait to be better. And lose more weight. Maybe that'll be a popular video. If I can show my before and after, my weight loss. And my mom, she said she is doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger exercises in that book, body sculpting for women or body shaping for women that Schwarzenegger wrote in the 70s. She got it. I ordered it for her house. Vans weekday and box boy on weekend at Costco. That's cool. Costco, I heard, pays well. Now this is weird. There are barely any cars around me, but I like that. I just can't wait to feel like myself again. If I could feel like myself just sitting here in this parking lot would be the greatest thing. And it is kind of right now. I am getting there, but still not myself yet. And damn, I had to sort of overdo it with something that triggered me tonight. I was sort of testing to see if I could just resume my normal, viewing habits and stuff on the internet, and I kind of got a little dissociated, but it's not that bad though now. So it's like, okay, just gotta wait. It's not as bad as before. It's scary, but not nearly as bad. How long you been working at Costco, X420? Got this from the food bank, Fiji water. Natural artesian water. Bullshit. That's the only way I'll get it, is at the food bank. I would never pay for that stuff. Started last month, that's cool. Where'd you work before that? Or did you work somewhere before that? Man, there are cars that have been parked here for weeks, it looks like. Which is good. It shows this parking lot, they are not going to tow people. Before that, you worked at Vans? What the hell is that? Shoe store, Vans? I never could wear those shoes because I need shoes like New Balances that are extra wide. I remember my damn cousin in Ohio tried buying me a pair of shoes, and I felt so uncomfortable. I was like, I don't know, 14 or something. And she insisted on buying me shoes. I felt so guilty about her spending this money on me. I couldn't accept anything back then. And she was like, no, come on, let's get it. She was like pushing me. And I don't know what, I think I got the shoes, but all I could do was to get them to fit was get a pair that was like way too big for me because I needed extra wide shoes. So I just didn't wear them much after that. And it was a pair of Vans. Right, okay, so it is like Vans, the shoe company. Okay. Yeah, I can't fucking wear Vans. Basically, it only seems like I can wear Skechers and New Balances. And even then, it's hard to find a pair that fits me. So I've had the same pair of Skechers for 4 or 5 years now with holes in them. I'm like, screw it, gotta keep wearing them. I can't even afford something else. Oh, and I'm still trying to get my mom to review 1917. She's been busy, and I got that job that one day working on a film set last minute, and also my mom's just been distraught over the loss of my dad, so, hard to get her to do it. Ten people here, that's cool. Click like, everyone. Help the channel out. I'm trying to recover. I'm losing weight. I'm recovering slowly, gradually from my mental disorder, which is good, where I can start feeling things again. And I'm really looking forward to being fully recovered. That'll be amazing. I've forgotten what it's like, in a way, to just be a human being, be myself. I still can't quite, I'm still not quite recovered yet. I know that I can sense it in my chest when I try and feel normal emotions, but I'm almost there. I'm getting there. I had one taco tonight, $1.50 taco from a street vendor. This is really nice, super cheap. Put a bunch of onion, cilantro on there, and lime. I could go get another, but I don't want to eat another. I want to lose weight. Yeah, there we go. Wonder if I can do my business right here. Nope. Never good to do it this way. Got to do it the regular, the turn around on my knees technique. Seated is terrible. How do you like working at Costco, X420? Aldi's another grocery store with very low prices that pays their employees well. Batteries at 72%. That's good. This from food bank as well. All the food I have is from the food bank right now. It's peanut butter. Man, this stuff's good. Food bank. Oh boy. Huh. Ace is back. Can't fall asleep. Oh, I should brush my teeth. Always try and brush my teeth before I go to sleep. Even though now I'm not really tired. I slept 10 hours last night, which is really good, and it helps my disorder to get better. 10 hours, and I took 2 naps today. One right after I left the gym. I'm like, man, fuck it. I slept 10 minutes, and then another 10-minute nap later in the day. Oh, it was so nice. I'm like, thank fuck it. I don't know why I'm so fucking tired, or I need so much sleep. It's not just a disorder. That's how I've always been. When I was at my old house in Arlington, yeah, if I slept 10 hours, I still had to take a nap by like 5 in the afternoon. That's better. Always important for me to brush my teeth. And I floss every day, too. Got to floss. Let's go to Costco. There are a lot of people that shop there. It's cool. Do I like phone games? You have an Xbox Game Pass monthly I can use. It's on my PC, but it's for both. No, man, no. Appreciate it though a lot, Ace. Thanks. Yeah, I can't really. I don't know. I used to play a ton of games when I was a teenager. A ton, like till my eyes watered. I used to think I wanted to make video games. That's why I started taking computer science in college. And I was just terrible at it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I have one game that I got on my phone. That was only recently because I just wanted to see if it could help me feel normal with my disorder. It's one of these like World War II tail gunner shooter games, and actually I wouldn't mind playing it after this live stream. But nah, I don't really get into games, especially on my phone. I don't know. Games confuse me anymore. I watch playthroughs. I have no idea what the fuck. How do you play Fortnite? What the fuck is that game? Do you play on a team? Is it a free-for-all where everyone shoots each other? What are you doing in the game? I don't even understand what people are doing in the game. Too many options, too much stuff. I don't get it. Oh, you'll be moving to California this summer, maybe Van Nuys? You think I can advise you on some stuff? I'm living in my car. I'd say in general, if you want to avoid traffic, if you want a cheaper place to live, go somewhere in the valley. And Van Nuys is part of the valley. So Van Nuys, Burbank, North Hollywood, San Fernando Valley. There's a bunch of other places around there. It's sort of like that I prefer because downtown is fucking. I don't understand why people would live there. The traffic is so horrible. At least in the valley, it's almost like it's like a dream to me. I'm in LA, but I'm in this place that it's almost like a giant town in the valley where I can see mountains everywhere, and it's so nice. And there's still a ton of film stuff here, and you know the downtown is very close by, so it's great. To me, I like the Sun Valley. That's also right by Burbank. But I don't yet know a ton of areas around here. But yeah, the valley's a great choice to me. Or they say if you want a cheaper place, go east or go a little south. Four people here. That's cool. I like having an exclusive little live stream. Man. $800 a month. There's lots of places around here you can get for $800 that wouldn't have to. I don't know if you can get a studio for $800. Maybe you can find it, but I know you can get rooms for $800 where you'd have roommates. Ah, yeah, farted. Trying to do stuff to make my ears hurt less. I think that does help. But yeah, it depends what part of LA you like, where you're going to be working, all that stuff. For me, I'm lucky. I can be wherever I want. So the place I am, it just happens to be good because the food bank's here. There's gyms nearby. You know, I can get cheap food on the street. And it's just easy to be in. Like, I don't have to worry about parking all the time. I can park anywhere, basically. It's incredible. And there's all kinds of film events around me, all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. I don't know. Man, but it's nice to be sitting here, and I just hope to be recovering sooner from my dissociative disorder. I'm getting there. I really am. Working out, sleeping well, all that stuff helps. I haven't been in Van Nuys much, so I don't know exactly what it's like. It's not far from, because it's in the valley, so it's not really far from where I am. I've been there before. I went to their social services building there. I went there twice, I think. I don't know. For me, I like the whole Burbank, North Hollywood area well. North Hollywood, that's where my mailbox is. Yeah, like I said, it's just easy to find parking around here. There's the food bank where, man, it saves my life being out here, being able to get dirt cheap food there. And there's still everything I want around here, and it's so nice, the views and everything. Oh, Tahunga, that's another really nice area. San Fernando Valley and Tahunga are super nice. They're almost like small towns, but they're big, and there are mountains everywhere nearby. It's beautiful. Yes, Van Nuys is definitely close enough to Los Angeles to drive. You might be driving, here's the thing, if you're going downtown or where, it depends where the job is. You could easily drive an hour or more to get 30 miles somewhere. Easily. I don't know. Go to Actors for info on that, and Actors groups. Find info on acting. And there are websites where you can get, you know, cast and acting and be an extra, all that stuff. Oh, my damn allergies, man. What the hell? They act up in winter in LA. In Virginia, they were like hell on me in the summer. I think I'm gonna get going in a minute. Had a decent enough live stream. I'll talk a few more minutes here. Ace, that's you can't count on anything as an actor. I've seen actors who say they'll go on like 1,200 auditions or something a year, or something, not 1,200, I don't know, some crazy number. I saw one actor, he literally put in a chart all the roles he got. He basically got like 3% of the roles he auditioned for, less than that or something, and that was out of hundreds of auditions. That's true. Benadryl, yeah, helps. I got some Benadryl in my trunk. Let me get that. Whoa, little dogs running around. Oh, there's the owner. And I'm making sure my nutrition's good, or at least as good as I can every day. Taking multivitamins, echinacea, magnesium, krill oil pills. Those have omega-3 oils. Is that it? I think that's it. Zinc and vitamin C. Uh-huh. I'm enjoying the live stream though, and I'm feeling much better with my disorder. Oh, fucking allergies. Am I gonna have allergies all my life? I'm the only fucking person I see around me with allergies wherever I go. When I get money, I need to get a proper allergy mask. But will that even help? Or if the allergies, if the allergens get in my eyes and stuff, will that still make my allergies messed up? Yeah, I take a daily multivitamin. I take vitamin gummies. All right, everyone. Well, I'm going to get going here. Going to enjoy my evening and try and sleep early. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks, Ace, for the donation. Happy life. Appreciate it. Everybody take care of yourself. By the way, I want to say with my weight loss, I try and think of it as two things. One, changing my character, not just dieting, but changing my character, how I delay eating or eat less and all that stuff. And also, it's just respecting my body. Every fucking time when I say I'm leaving, more people join. But yeah, just respecting my body. So anyways, good. Now they're all leaving. You get the idea. Okay, everybody click like and stuff, all that stuff. I'm trying to recover as best I can from this disorder. It'll be fantastic when I really do. I can go straight back into filmmaking and integrate myself into my life the way I want. And looking for more work, losing weight, thanks, Ace. Ace says every day you get a bit better. And trying to do stuff with my mom too. Unfortunately my dad passed away, but gonna remember him and keep him in my memories. All right, bye.